Hello, I am King Mac, and I'd like to thank you all for watching this feature presentation on YouTube. Be sure to enjoy a hot fresh cheeseburger with some french fries and a nice soft drink. Thank you for watching, and now here is our feature presentation of TTBurger game reviews on YouTube.
What's up, my friends? How y'all doing today? Welcome back to another episode of TTBurger Game Reviews, and I am your host Tony, bringing you more and more female protagonist game reviews because female protagonist gaming month is continuing because of my busy schedule and everything. And I apologize for the lack of videos once again because of all this stuff I've had going on here with work and everything. But videos are still continuing, and that's what's going on here. Before I get started here, I want to give a shout out to a few people here: Mystery Gaming, Sedet the Hyperlamia, Brick Girls Go Stateside, Black Healer, Vera Dark of Dark Titan Productions, and I also want to give a shout out to YouTube user Meg, who makes good gardening videos and everything. Like Mystery Gaming, Sedet the Hyperlamia, and Black Healer, and Vera Dark all make gaming videos, and Lucy and Julia Brick Girls Go Stateside make funny comedy videos that make me laugh, and also have their Brick Girls Go and also have their Share the Love Sunday days interview videos that they have live every Sunday at 12 p.m. my time. So be on the lookout for those, and just subscribe to these people. They're good people, and they make great content, and just check them out. And I also want to give a shout out to Fragrant HD and SubZeroMNX for once again doing what they do for King Mac. And check them out too, they're awesome. And today we have a PlayStation 3 game review today. We're going to look at a game made by Electronic Arts, aka EA Games. A first-person platformer with some fighting elements in it with a female protagonist. A cool game indeed that has like that classic gameplay to it, but in a modern formula. And we're going to be looking at the game here. This is Mirror's Edge on the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PC. And there's also that awful reboot called Mirror's Edge Castle, which I will not be looking at. But the PlayStation 3 version is the only version I have, was on November 11th, 2008, around the time when I was 20 years old as a sophomore in college. Now, Mirror's Edge is a cool game. A very cool game where you play as Faith Connors, making her first appearance in this game, not counting the awful Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Let's reboot. Boo! That game sucks! Like moldy burgers, rotten french fries at a rundown fast food joint. But enough about that, but you want to know about the game, not that imaginative food I make up in my mind, but I'm sure King Mac and Titania would be in their glories if those were real inside that. Let's get to the nitty-gritty here about Mirror's Edge. It's a fun game, not without its flaws here, but we gotta continue here. The story of Mirror's Edge takes place in the near future, where life is comfortable and quiet and peaceful, to where there is no worry in the world, where people are going out their daily lives, not having to worry about drama or anything. In Mirror's Edge, you play as 24-year-old Faith Connors, who is a runner, and runners are an illegal underground courier group who operate independently within the city's security system. They can avoid being detected, and they're very skilled at it, like it's almost invisible, like they're fast as a bullet. You play as Faith Connors, like I mentioned, who is a runner who discovers that her sister Kate is being framed for the murder of Robert Pope, who is a popular politician, and face a judge to find out who is responsible for the murder of Robert Pope and clear her sister's name, and just stop this chaos of what's going on. And my opinion, the story, I really liked it. Even though the frame for murder plot has been done to death before, I like it, and I like how it goes here and stuff throughout Mirror's Edge. For the presentation of Mirror's Edge, this game has some great graphics, some of the best looking on a PlayStation 3 game. The character models and environments look very crisp and detailed, making it feel like an actual city with real people in it. And you're always looking through the eye of Faith Connors, and seeing that, and you can tell it feels realistic too, because when you can see her hands and feet when you're moving around and stuff like that, adding more realism to it, like it's a real person. The frame rate is very smooth, and you got cool graphic effects like when you punch or kick somebody and stuff, and when you use the guns, which I'll talk about later. And the cutscenes look great and have that animated movie feel to it, although I wish the cutscenes had the same art style as the in-game graphics do, but that's just me. One complaint with the graphics is that while they are amazing, is that there's a lot of white in the graphics. Sometimes it's a little too much white, but then again, it's just me. Like usually a lot of white, and there's red to like show you where to go and stuff like that. But still, there could have been more colors that they could use instead of just white a lot. The sound, I gotta say, it's amazing sound effects and voice setting. Some of the best sound in a game released at least in 2008. Excellent voice acting, especially from Jules DeJong, who voices Faith Connors, and she fits Faith perfectly. And the music, love the music, especially the theme song Still Alive by Swedish pop star Lisa Miskovsky, who is also a gamer herself. I just wanted to bring that up there. And the song perfectly fits the theme, fits Mirror's Edge. It does not get better than this. The other music is indie music, which is like techno and like just action-like and kicks ass also. Getting into the gameplay of Mirror's Edge, it's fun and innovative like a platform should be, not without its flaws. I like how Mirror's Edge is a game that does not hold your hand the whole time, requires you to think on your feet, because that's how you make a game with challenge in it, and it just it adds more replay value to it. A lot of the critics, like GameSpot and them, did not like how the game requires you to think on your own without any system whatsoever. Well, people need to think about that. There are some people I know who do agree with this. You need to think back on like when gaming didn't have any waypoints or arrows to show you where to go. You had to think on your feet to figure out what to do. And yes, it did get a little frustrating, but still, it helped you figure out where to go. And then when you accomplished it, you felt more accomplished just saying, "Oh, go here," and it gave you time to explore the game environment and stuff. And that's what made it fun and innovative and stuff. You spend most of Mirror's Edge platforming on buildings and skyscrapers and rooftops and stuff, and going through sewers to climb on pipes and all that stuff and ledges to try and get to the next part of the game, while trying to avoid enemies and more. I do enjoy how realistic Mirror's Edge feels with the first-person perspective, jumping from the rooftops, exploring on the pipes and ledges and more. If you need help finding where to go, like I mentioned, you can just press the circle button, and it'll still point to you where you're supposed to go, and look for the objects that are painted red, and that is where you're supposed to go. And a big part of the game is trial and error, basically. It's like how you do with your jumps. You have to be timed to be sure they're timed correctly. If you're half a second late with that, you'll fall to your death and have to try again. And when you jump and you land, you have to press the L2 button at the right time to land on your feet and roll so you don't take damage. And even if you do get stuck, key items are painted in red, like I mentioned before. And it does require you to think on your feet, which is good because you don't want the game holding your hand the whole time. Along the way, you have enemies. You'll have to find armed enemies or just like enemies who punch you and kick you and stuff like that. You can like press like the button just like punch them and stuff like that, and just like trying to roll to get out of the way, and with the hand combat there. And you also get guns too from certain enemies that drop them, which they have a few bullets in them for you to shoot them, and then once you kill them, then there you go. It's not the main part of the game, but it adds to it. But the gunplay doesn't really add anything new, is what I'm trying to say there. The best ways to avoid the enemies when running, because it's a platformer game with a first-person perspective, and that's pretty much what you have to do. And like I mentioned about the weapons, but the thing is, the problem with the weapons that like certain weapons you can't climb on ledges like that, and you're stuck. You'll have to get rid of them, but then they don't have much ammo anyway and stuff. That's the thing. I had a lot of fun with Mirror's Edge. It was very innovative, challenging. And the critics were too hard on this game because they had trouble beating and stuff like that. But you know, like I mentioned with the GameSpot review there too, like how they took points off because they couldn't beat the game or whatever. And I did enjoy the game, but now I have the complaints. The game is not that long, like about 6, 7, or 8 hours long, and that's it. You can go back and play it again if you want to and stuff, but there's not really much to it after that. And while the controls work fine and stuff like that, the controls are smooth and everything, and I didn't have a problem with them, sometimes they don't respond, or if you just hit the button half a second late or half a second too early, they don't respond properly. And if you not hit the buttons at the right time, you'll take damage or die. And I also mentioned like the cutscene graphics and stuff like that, how they're like all like anime, not how they were with the in-game graphics. But that's just me though. But still, overall, a fun game overall. Final thoughts here: if you like platformers with first-person elements in them, Mirror's Edge will definitely not disappoint you at all. I give the score an 8 out of 10 because It's a fun game, just it could have been a little bit better, but still 8 out of 10 is the best score I can give it for sure. And that's it for this episode, episode 191, part 1 of 1. And next up, episode 192, what will we cover then? That's the final next pitch, all I gotta say there. It'll be another game with a female male character in it before the Halloween season comes up, getting closer to the 200th episode, and I have some special plan for that's been a look out for that. Which all I gotta say there, if you'd like to see or subscribe, like the video, comment down below, join my Discord group, TTBurger Games United, and also join my Facebook group TTBurger Gamers group, and my Facebook page, TTBurger88, if you want to update the channel and everything. I'm sorry there hasn't been as many videos, it's just that I've been busy with work and other things going on in my life, but I promise the videos will continue definitely. Pretty much all I gotta say is Tony, peace out, have a good day, and see you all in episode 192, part 1 of whatever part I make. Which all I gotta say, take care everybody.